Now, over 45 years experience, we opened another tip line, 833 call dog. We've got 4 people on this tip line right now. And for 2.5 days, we've got over 1,000 calls and a lot of tips. So with that, one of the tips said that he had been in this campground. So we're trying to run all these tips down. So Francie and I took that tip and headed down there. And lo and behold, another source told us that, yes, they were there. They had registered there in the early September and then registered there a few days later. So they were there twice. On the paperwork that's filled out when you enter a Florida state park. It asks you to, when you pay for overnight of camping, it says how many people and what's their names. So on that paper is the mom, the dad, and Brian's name. So from that point right there, we went to try some of the local people that live there that know the area. And there's a few islands that surround that area that I had 3 people tell me is a very, very good hiding spot. If he had a canoe, then he could get out there to hide. We've also had reports that he's got a John boat, which is a flat-bottom boat, so he can go back and forth to places. That is 100% the part that he was there with his parents. 3 people drove in to the camp and 2 people drove out of the camp.
So Dog, you think, in that regard, Dog, when you're continually saying they, you're referring to Brian Laundrie and most likely his parents, correct?
It was the parents' vehicle, correct, the truck.
So they go in to this park, they sign in, and obviously it would seem apparent that his parents are helping him make a getaway of sorts. Is that your conclusion on that?
Well, it's, not just a conclusion. It's positive that by the time he was there, he had already, committed the crime in Wyoming. And of course, I'm sure he's freaked out about it. And the first thing he did was call his parents. And then the first thing he did was head to the parents' house before anybody ever found the little girl. So, yeah, they know, they may use the sentence through a lawyer. We don't know his whereabouts right now because they probably don't. They don't know if he's, across the street or whatever. So I'm sure that they helped him get away and him hide.
So what is your take on this? I don't understand why law enforcement, obviously you're on this case for 4 days now. You would think law enforcement would have tracked this in some form or fashion. We've seen the images and the video of them deep in the swampy areas of Florida, some very rough areas, rough terrain, and they're in there searching. And you come on the scene and make this kind of headway. It's kind of amazing.